Miserable Nigerians cannot see what Buhari regime is doing, says Femi Additional. Mr. Additional said those saying Mr. Buhari is being soft on bandits and terrorists while clamping down on secessionists speak out of ignorance and hatred. Femi Additional spokesperson to President Buhari says those who cannot see what the regime is doing to tackle insecurity are pitiable souls and most miserable of all men. Mr. Additional made this statement in an article published on his Facebook page on Thursday. He said the Nigerian army was tackling bandits and terrorists and kidnappers. Amazing and confounding, because what the Buhari government does daily in the northeast, west, and central parts of the country, where terrorists and bandits abound, is send them to God to answer for their crimes, Mr. Additional said. All over the country, terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, all types of criminals are being spoken to in the language they understand, and victory of good over evil is sure. Inexorable, okay. Yet some people say they see nothing that the government is doing. Pitiable souls of all men most miserable, he added. Mr. Additional said those who say Mr. Buhari is soft on bandits and terrorists while clamping down on secessionists speak out of ignorance and hatred. Why then do some people claim that certain troublers of the country are being treated with softer hands than some others, he asked. This could be due to deliberate ignorance, mischief, or pure hatred. In the past months, Nigerians have witnessed an increase in coordinated attacks and kidnapping for ransom by bandits in Niger, Katsina, Zamfara, and Kaduna State. Over 100 students abducted at Tegina, Niger State, are still in captivity. Also in July, bandits bombed down a Nigerian Air Force Alpha jet in Zamfara State. All right. Okay, cool. I mean, it's not like as if we can expect anything from Femi Additional. Really and truly, I mean, he's the same person that said that his boss is a bully and he will whip Nigerians into line. I mean, he's said other things in which, okay, fine, you cannot be surprised that he says something like this. I mean, really and truly, what he said was absolutely just like, what? Excuse me, you're an aide to the president. The words, okay, fine, you understand that, okay, fine, the president may not necessarily be talking the way that a lot of people like, but then you, as his aide, you're meant to be the ones at least trying to package him to Nigerians. I mean, if that's what they're doing, I mean, maybe they just don't understand what they need to do. But really, you're meant to be sort of translating for us, okay, this is what he meant to say. Even though, yes, we understand that we know what Buhari meant to say or anything, but like the people around him as well, like, I mean, and it just shows that the people around him do not even care. They're just going with the flow. You guys don't care about the image, you don't care about, I mean, the words that you say absolutely describe, why would you call, the people that you're meant to lead, that you're meant to serve, why would you call them miserable? Because they don't see eye to eye with you. Why would you say that they are speaking out of ignorance and pure hatred? It's like, if anything, being honest, okay, fine. We can say, the fact is, whatever you feel, really and truly, Nigerians don't really need to know. They don't really need to care. The fact is, you need to explain to Nigerians in a way that they understand without any abuse towards the people. I mean, come on. You're going to hold meetings and you start insulting the people that you are meant to lead. What does that say? And I think this just speaks on leadership. I mean, just forget about what the country is doing to tackle insecurity, because they're doing nothing, okay? Like, we're literally living on pure vibes and what the broken system can do for now. But let's not pretend like as if Buhari is doing the Lord's work. Let's not pretend he's saving the world by, being president right now. He's not doing the best that he should. So, something like this, of course, people get angry and all that, but it gets to a point where you just cannot really get angry, and it's very sad. Somebody here says your life would be miserable, Mr. Femi the errand boy. Oh, cool. You are more miserable than Nigerians. Embezzlement can never make anyone happy. Think twice. It's making them happy at least, but they lack integrity. They do lack conscience. They lack a lot of things that a leader should have. So I don't even know if we're actually being led at all. But yeah, I guess that's just what it is. we cannot be surprised. Again, it's like, look at the boss, look at the staff. Listen, we cannot be surprised. And of course, it's very much sad. It's a country where this should obviously spark outrage and stuff, and it will spark outrage, but then we don't have a system of accountability. So really and truly, even if everyone was angry and all that, nothing will happen. That is it. Very sad, but it's the truth. Nothing will happen. And I mean, of course, a lot of people in the comments are very much angry and are like, mind this your hate speech against Nigerians. And I think this is something that Nigerians should take seriously, because Nigerians get so disrespected by their leaders. It is absolutely insane. I mean, this is more on a courteous level. Let's not even talk about economically. Let's not even talk about when it comes to like resources indigenous to tribes and their lands, and who actually controls such. And the that's a whole different one. But then when it just comes to like just respect as a people and our culture, it's just not there. So it's like, if that is not there, I mean, of course they would lack conscience to, rob Nigerians of their rights to having, good standard of living and all that. And it's sad, because it's like you're flushing Nigerians away. Nigerians would willingly, like, Nigerians want to escape. Nigerians want to leave. Like, you're losing valuable resources. Nigerians are going to go spread around. I mean, with what is happening right now, it may just be, I'm just thinking, the Nigerian people, the extinct, not extinct, but like the well spread across, extinct was the wrong word, because I'm thinking it will get to a point where in the near future, like if you're Nigerian, it's going to be a special thing, because we'd hear this mass emigration of Nigerians all over the world. Like, as in, there is no way you will not find a Nigerian. However, it will be hard to find the home of a Nigerian. That is basically what I mean, because we are literally like, everyone wants to go, no one is looking back, and that is it. No one is looking back. So that's it. And obviously, things like this, I mean, it would rub Nigerians the wrong way. And sometimes it's just sad. It's really, really sad, because then you actually now start to think that, the way Nigeria is just formed, like in every little part, like not even every little part, like everywhere you go, like you can't even try to enter the space. If you enter the space, you're gone, let alone entering the space and then trying to cause change. It doesn't work. But listen, Nigeria's operating on vibes, and vibes will need in the short run. Put what I think about this, and don't forget to like and subscribe.